And what are you seeing today in the market right now? Is it still a seller's market?
Yes, ultimately, based on statistics, it's still a seller's market out there because of the inventory and the number of days on market. When you look at the average number of days on market, we're still at or just below 60 days on market, average in the marketplace. Now, of course, that's an average number. You know, when you look at the averages, it takes everything into account, things that sell within a day to things that take 6 to 9 months on the market. So sellers shouldn't be nervous if their home is on the market for more than 60 days because all we can follow are the averages. But ultimately, homes are still selling. Prices are very stable.
Are there certain homes that are hot, that are selling, like ranches or townhouses or?
It may not necessarily be the type of home, but ultimately that first and second time buyer price range, are selling normally quicker than the higher ranges because, of course, the higher ranges are dependent on those lower ranges to sell in order for move-up purchasers to take advantage of it.
What about multiple family dwellings? Where is that in the market?
Well, I'll tell you, actually, that's one of the fastest moving markets right now. When you look at the market the way that it is, the rents are very strong. When you have a strong rental market, you have investor confidence that's built. So we have more investors taking advantage of the market. So you see the prices increasing on the multifamily sector, and you see time on market, remaining very consistent. Ultimately, investors are taking advantage of the market because it's such a strong rental market. It ultimately affects their bottom line.
What would you say to people who are selling, and then I'll ask you this about buying, that they really need to know that they think they know, but they may not? Meaning that they might make a mistake because they just didn't realize.
Well, I think what sellers need to realize is, we'll start with sellers. Sellers need to realize that, the market is, it's adjusting. It's stabilizing. It's not dropping. People have the fear. What happened to the market? Did I miss the market? Yes, last year it was very, very busy. The market's stabilizing, but it's consistent. Interest rates are consistent. Prices are consistent. Things are selling. So ultimately, while people wish they sold last spring when it was really hot, it's not going anywhere.
What would you say to buyers about what they should be on the lookout for?
Well, when you look at buyers in today's market, interest rates are still stable. I know people are worried that they went up, but the rates are still incredible right
Which
now.
are?
Yeah, you're high 4s, low 5s, depending on the program that
I
you're
remember
looking for.
when I bought property, and I'm going back 25 years, 11%. Do you remember those days?
I do. When I get in the business in '89, it was 12.5%.
Yes, that's about the same time.
Yeah. So when people say 5% is too high, it just doesn't make sense.
I remember that.
And everything's relative. Price points vary with interest rates and the affordability, the ability to purchase itself. It's all relative.